Okay. Let's see. Can we get this to work? How's our stream looking? This isn't half bad. Okay, I think this might be working. Hopefully we can maintain a okay stream. That is the only thing I can hope. All right. Let's see. I think I changed a couple of settings. It should hopefully keep everything running smoothly, but we'll see. All right. I think I found a setting. All right. Huh. Well, that's nice to find. I was having 100% GPU when I was playing this. I don't know what I exactly changed, but now Streamlabs desktop, the app itself, is only using like 5%. The where is it? The other process that seemed to have been like the actual OBS for video encoding is using about probably 14 to 15%. And then the final piece that usually uses a ton of stuff, I don't even see. Okay. Hopefully the stream remains pretty good. I think that might have fixed it. Let's. Now, granted, I'm not currently using my VTuber avatar, but so far everything's looking. So far, it looks like everything's looking good. So I'll go add my avatar, and then we'll be good. Just run over the pause screen real quick. See. Yeah. Okay, I think I figured out how to fix it. Everything looks like it's running well, so that's really good. I'm glad that I figured out what I needed to do. Hey, Midnight Shade, how you doing? All right. I don't know exactly what things that I changed, but I've gone from using up a, basically 100% of my GPU to 40% of my GPU by changing like 3 settings. Am I positive I knew what those settings did? Not in the slightest, but they're working. Uh-oh. Wait, why is this not working? Well, that's not good. Oh, now that's working. Okay. Yeah. I'm now using way more of my CPU, but that's fine. Okay. At least that's more balanced, so I can actually play the game. Alright. I'm so glad that I was able to at least get this to work to some degree. Yeah. Alright. At the very least, this should now hopefully not have any more of that desync, which has been causing so many headaches over the last while. Especially because I did a stream for, yeah, I did a stream where I was playing freaking, what was it? Oh yeah, War Thunder, and it absolutely wrecked my GPU for the entire time and caused massive bit rate. But I do think I figured out how to make that big. Hopefully this is not actually that's some major GPU stuff. Oh, that's sir. G. And I guess not the amount of GPU. I do them. I do them. Just that's like about 30 as well. You know, 61%. I'm doing 20. I like that. I'm trying to pull numbers and then and shit. Yeah, I think the song and then after the door, you're going to by. Like, I'm just going to so, I shouldn't like, why is it displaying a white screen? I mean, it's freaking. I'm getting the card. I'm going to try to get anything else. No, max GPC. Well, it's now max GPC. Don't just be 8%. No, complete. But over the screen, that's how I'll open something. That's how I know. This. Okay. Yes. Okay. And now Now, hopefully, that should help quite significantly. Unfortunately, we're not going to have such a massive desync between visual and audio, but hopefully everything will freaking catch back up now that I'm only using 46%. I really don't get this. Yeah. Hopefully that'll fix itself soon. Oh. I guess fucking maybe I think game drivers maybe. Uh um alright. The bit rates, the connection's still saying poor. Hopefully it fixes itself in a second. Yeah, I don't know. I think fucking I don't know, does okay. Honestly, I don't know which one's better. I'm gonna have to try that, but fucking I hate Nvidia right now. Oh hey, is hey audio's working again? Yay! At least to some degree. Let's see. One second. Oh Lord. Hey, we're back. Everything I think should be running smoothly. Okay. Yeah, I don't know if maybe I just need to end up getting the game drivers for the graphics card or what, but yeah, I don't know if I'm just gonna end up having to get the freaking game instead of studio drivers for my graphics card. Maybe that might be what's necessary. I don't know. All I know is that fucking the moment that I open a game, I go from like 40% GPU to 100% maxed, with the game only taking up like 1% of it. And I don't get it. I don't get why that happens. It's like everything else, like Streamlabs desktop right now is only using 2%. When I was trying to actually play the game, it was using like 20%. And VC Face, yeah, that's also using that. Needs bacon. I don't get it. Because yeah, it's like Streamlabs is currently using 2%. When I started playing, uh, the moment I started playing, that's like 20, maybe even 30%. VC Face as well went from 14 to like 15, went to like 20% to 30 as well. It's like the moment I start doing anything, everything else all of a sudden gets really power hungry. And I don't get it. I don't get why that occurs. It's so annoying. Yeah, the bit is that like I should have um how much RAM does my PC have? Let's see. Can I figure out where the frick the specs are listed again? I'm pretty sure that my PC had system information. There it is. I'm pretty sure I had, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I have 32 gigabytes of RAM, and yet I'm currently using 53% of my memory. And like freaking what's it called? Yeah, I have a freaking 3060 Ti, and it's using freaking like, yeah, it's a 3060 Ti, and it's using freaking 45% of it, and then maxing it out the moment I try to play a game. I just don't get this. I really don't get it. Like, yeah, I just don't get it. My PC is super underpowered. Yeah. I mean, like, that's the bit is like, mine's not underpowered, but for some reason, it's like, I don't know if, I don't know. I might need to take my PC in just to get it freaking tuned up. 95% of games were like 60. I know, but like, right now, no games open, just streaming is using 54%. Streamlabs is only using like 6%. Steam is using half that. Edge is using like 4%. VC Face is using like 9, and then like everything else is just using like 0.1, and it's just, yeah. And even that is dwindling. Yeah, but like even still, like if I quickly look up what's the minimums on No Man's Sky? Yeah, 8 gigabytes of RAM for No Man's Sky. It should only be using about a quarter of that. But like everything else is using up so much of that. And like, yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. Like, I don't get it. Uh, I don't know. I wonder if there's a good way to try to like get rid of unnecessary files, clean the system again. I honestly have no idea. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I just know that apparently I just can't freaking manage to stream any games anymore because if I try to stream a game, my computer decides to scream at me that I'm doing something, which is annoying because I can freaking play Star Citizen and have that run not necessarily smoothly, but not horribly, as long as I'm not doing anything else. But like, I can't even freaking play pretty much any other game without it bricking my computer. I couldn't even play freaking Foundation without it bricking my computer, and that's not even a big game. Like, how? What does Foundation use anyway? 'Cause yeah, that would freaking cause similar issues previously. Yeah, it's still the 8 gigabytes of RAM, but like a 3 gigabytes of video memory. I mean, there's where my problem is. For some reason, I don't got any video memory. The moment I do anything, everything bricks it. Might need a freaking. I might just need to get my computer looked at, which fucking sucks. Eh. Sony is looking into a way to make large games down to. I mean, that makes sense to try to do. The problem would be how well different things can unpack information, right? Like, I mean, a game using 30 gigabytes is that I did just remember something that I'm just thought of. Um, um, yeah. Let's see. Oh, I always hate trying to send messages while on stream because my mind completely runs into kind of a very slowed down pace. Yeah. I guess one thing I can probably try to do is figure out if there's a good way to clear junk files and actually know what junk files it's trying to clear, because I do have frickin' I do have a lot of files that are like old video recordings. So yeah, with the earliest being, well, some of these are what? That is a 19-minute video from 2023. That's interesting. So like a good chunk of these are, freaking late 2024, and I have pretty much all of the recordings from then to now. So that can be. I'm pretty sure that just completely borks your computer. Um, I'm 90% certain that just fries everything. Yeah, because yeah, at the moment, like I'm only using like 40% of my GPU. I mean, I am currently using about 70% of my regular CPU. It's just freaking. How goes the shorts uploading? I have not done any of it. I did end up getting a thing from my what was it? Yeah, can't have PC problems if you don't have a PC. I mean that is true. Yeah, I have completely forgotten about doing editing. I'm probably gonna end up doing a lot of that tomorrow if I can remember to do it tomorrow. I've been really bad at that. Uh, which free game was that? I mean I can try. Uh, I can try. What was the free game again? I mean I can see what I can do, but I'm not positive that the moment I open a game, it's not gonna completely lag out the stream. Right now, I basically just have nothing operating, and I'm just sitting here just talking. Because, I mean, like this, everything seems to run fine, and I can have at least a stream for a bit. Uh, mic seems a tad low. That might just be me going away from the mic a bit and turning away from the mic. This figure. Oh, right. That's the name of it. I mean, I can see about it. Let's see. All right. Um, oh, that's interesting. Yeah. Hopefully that'll work, but I'm not positive. It might just completely fry everything. Freaking just downloading it maxed out my CPU. God, my computer, I don't like it. I need to fix it. I need to be able to upgrade my computer, but I just cannot afford upgrading my computer. All right, let's see. Hopefully this doesn't fry the ability of my computer to do anything. We'll see though. All right. Right, and there does need to be. So I do think I'm gonna try to do this. This. And there we go. Okay, at least that's not gonna seemingly break my computer, so that's nice. At the very least. Alright. Alright, let's see. How does this affect? Okay. Luckily, this game does not affect my GPU pretty much whatsoever. I'm happy with that. Means that hopefully my audio should not be massively messed with. Do I have? Ah, I don't have. Alright. Okay, kill a boss to unlock munitions menu. Okay. I'm just gonna run easy. that figure right there. That's the stuff. Yeah. Okay. We'll see what this is, because I don't really know, but mutations, not munitions. Oh. I mean, it had a picture of a gun, so my mind was on munitions. uh. Alright. Switch vision mode. Okay. So I can walk around, aim. Okay. This seems interesting. Hey, leveled up. Okay. And then I get to do these, gain... What is this one? Where you're aiming. Sure, we'll just take that one. There was more enemies. So you can't see the demons unless they get in your view or you hit them. Yeah. 25 chance to when damaging enemies to inflict bleed. I like that idea. I like the idea of making my enemies bleed. Oh, I caused the little thing again. Level 4. All right. 3 times dealing a lot of bleed. What is this? Ooh. Sure. We now have outflow. An outflow of the ability to have enemies bleeding even more. What is this? Ow, that hurts. I have no idea what's that way, but I do know it's enemies. You became Doomslayer. Okay. Ooh. More bleeding damage. Yes. I mean, I get to kill everything instantly, and the moment that I see that red dot means shoot that way. Oh, even more. Alright. Doom good, but it didn't eat enough carrots. Yeah, I'm kind of blind, but that doesn't matter. Fire an extra bullet? Sure. Let's see. Sure. We'll take this. We'll take shock. This is fairly easy to just kill a ton of these guys. On death, enemies will explode. The deals. Ooh. Flashbang. Ooh. Light target. Stab snares. Ooh. Sure, we'll choose the stab snares. So now close, I get to stab them. Perfect. Ooh, bulk rounds. Vision, snare, dash. Interesting. Sure, we'll do guided missile. Why not? Well, I don't know what that was, but it died. I'm still practically... let's see... Ooh! Psychosis! I now emit a trail that deals damages to enemies. Everything will deal psychosis damage. What the frick was bleeding over there? Oh, it's the big thingy. Choose a weapon perk. Extended barrel. Enemies hit by a bullet or slowed down by 50% per second. Fire rate faster. Bullet damage. We'll take bullet damage, I guess. Surprisingly well. He's dead. Where are the enemies? Found one. He's dead. I just have this missile that always follows me around. Come on! Hey! Oh. Another upgrade. Alright, what do we want? Clone Sentry. Ooh! 10 times. A mutated trail. When enemies are inflicted... Ooh. I can make a plague trail. Yay. Everything around me will die. Oh god, this is working. Radiation. Light meteor. Swiftness. We'll do swiftness. That worked. Every 5th enemy explodes into wildfire. Ooh. What is this? Clone Sentry. Once per enemy damaging with current will freeze. Bullet speed. Okay. Sure, we'll take this, I guess. I may not know what's going around me, but I do know that everything is going to die. full heart, you currently have minus movement speed. Movement speed. We'll take Behemoth, I guess. Okay, number 4 seems good. Oh well. Ooh, eviscerate. Enemies killed by outflow will spill blood on the floor, dealing bleed damage to enemies that walk over it. Yes! The enemies will bleed. Not much lasts long enough to really be able to bleed, but that's fine. Look at this. Oh boy. Oh, burn. Let's see. Temporary increase. Ooh. Dealing enemies is 50 damaging. Ooh, inflict fire. Okay. Every half second. Killing an enemy. We'll go with No, we'll go with burn. But I know where most enemies are verifiably. I don't even know if my enemies look like at this point. I just know they all need to die. And I somehow managed to live quite well. Let's see. Max of 4 currents can be active at a time. Also, ooh, okay, so we'll take that. Oh wait, what is this? Scorch has to instantly inflict damage. Yeah, Scorch. All right, we'll take Scorch. Oh, EXP magnets are always great. Okay, so not Scorch, Calastocoaster. Alright. Oh god. I got hit. I really wish that I could tell what's shooting at me. Damage increased. Shield barrier. 3 minutes. Right. I think I'm gonna want eruptive missiles. every 0.1 seconds and continuously freeze enemies while damaging them. Chain lightning, quick draw, wildfire. Every 5th enemy killed by a bullet explodes into wildfire or lightning bolts. I think we're gonna get the hazard one. Now, what are you? Well, it's dead now. I need to be a little careful. I really need to upgrade my vision soon. Slightest idea what's currently happening or where enemies are. This is ridiculous. You get flashbang. Enemies hit by a bullet are permanently illuminated with a vision circle. I get psych currents. Alright. Inflict psychosis. Oh, but that's while not moving. That's not really useful to me. Okay. I can't do Twitch Turbo as I watch my own stream, so I can get guaranteed ads for self-watching. Yeah, that's a decent way to actually make use out of that. I don't know if it works on my end because I think it automatically marks me as subscribed to myself. And so I don't think it ever plays ads when I'm watching on a different thing. So that might also be because I'm illuminated. I think we're gonna take light target. Twitch Turbo, 1 minute advert. Silence the streams are. Yeah, I hate that they silence the streams. Okay, ooh. They're damaged again by the combined damage of the 3 bullets that triggered outflow. Sure. I got another max 3. Being able to actually see is nice, at least. And not my biggest hamper is just being able to see enemies. Yeah, not being able to really see is really affecting my ability to do anything. Watch your health, I know. Holy shit, what are you? Well, it's dead now. Okay, holy sh... Quick draw isn't really useful. Blaze. But they don't take shrapnel. Ow, dang it. I only have 1 health remaining. Okay. I guess we'll just do ricochet rounds. The ability to hit at least something is probably better than nothing. I one-shot most enemies, but I can't see 90% of them. So like until there's something to give away the position of enemies, they can get fairly close. Yeah, I only have 1 heart right now. Primarily because I can never see. I ended up getting way too close to a great number of enemies. It's like a spidery thingy. I don't like the spidery thingy. Oh god, okay. 1 heart this time. Okay. I can get a little bit better. That deals 28% bullet damage every 0.25 seconds versus Scorch. I'll take Scorch, I guess. Honestly, I mean, the big problem here is just trying to figure out where enemies are. A lot of the enemies now have semi-ranged attacks. And I get enough of the enemies Killing an enemy with a single shot has a chance to ricochet. Alright. Ooh, that could be useful, but I think I'm gonna take Death Ricochet, because a lot of ones I'm shooting are dying in one hit. The ability to create a ricochet is very useful. Oh god. Bomb. The thing was dying a lot last time was, I died. Dang it. Alright. Oh lord, that was significant. Okay. Woo! Okay. So if I go to main menu then. I now look at other weapons like hand cannon. Oh wait, that says 100,000. 50,000, I only have 20. Okay, yeah, so most of these on the front row are 50, and then the ones on the back row are 100 or 200. Okay, so I still am only using this. Okay. So wait a second. Oh, okay, so this is that. So is this not? Okay. So there are like the ability to like change these at some point. And change these, like randomize it, so like put like 6 agility. Right? Okay. We'll do easy again. Okay. And then I would need to last once again. That works. Okay. And what do I want to do bleed again, or do I want to actually try to get view distance? I think I'm going to choose Spotlight first so I can try to get some amount of visual range. But I definitely do need to make sure I get some damage. Jeez, that's not good. So I can slow the enemy projectiles. Okay. Okay. Ooh, an early start to the psych trail. But I do need to actually upgrade how much damage I'm doing, because I was one-shotting these guys, and now I am only doing 1 damage, or whatever it is. Okay. Enemies reveal. Sure, we'll do Doom rounds. Which now allow me to one-shot everybody again. We'll take electricity. That was a mini boss. Okay. Enemies outside of any vision move and take 20% more damage. Not exactly what I want. I think I'm gonna do the psych trail. I am once again using psych trail to that is very useful if I learn how to use it right. I can use it to mark out where enemies are and shoot them. That is a very good way to use that. Should use that more frequently like that, because I like that. Guided missiles. Sweet. Burn. Glow. Sure, we'll take glow. Now I can also see way larger distances. Use of this tactic. I like this using. Yeah. And then we can get this, which I like the current ones because it's very useful to have this. Ooh, weapons perk. Bullet damage, fire rate. Like sluggish rounds. That way I can slow down enemies. Alright. What do we want? Alright. All enemies revealed in vision by... Sure. Okay. Reaper rounds. We'll use wildfire. Or you. Okay, I'm starting to learn kind of a good set to this. Enemies killed by wildfire will erupt in a burst of fire towards or guided laser. Shock damage dealt to will damage other enemies inflicting shock. We'll create a temporary remnant. I think I'm gonna go Wildfire Burst. Since, you know, I'm actually giving vision through enemies, so... Alright, I think we're gonna now take... Alright... I'll take Bleed. Enemies now bleed, which is useful. Ooh. On death, the psychosis enemies will, well, I was hoping to psychosis them, but... Oh, there's the boss. Psychosis the boss. Well, that does that. While not shooting, move 20% factor and inflict psychosis on nearby enemies. Ooh, wait, what is this? Blinding lights. Okay. For a kill with any leftover damage will be added into your next shots. Tap dead. I think I'm gonna take the level of Psych Currents. Okay, slowed projectiles. That'll be really useful. Run to get this first, because that is necessary. Full damage for every minute that passes from now on. Okay, so now every minute that helps. I can also run by, which inflicts psych, which I don't remember. Does this do damage, or does this just allow greater damage inflicted? I don't remember. But it does seem to be doing pretty good, so I'll just keep doing that. Okay, sure. Well, I guess light meteor things now. Choose not to shoot, I can mark where enemies are and hit them outside my distance. Whee. This seems to work pretty well. Just... things over here. Alright. These are some interesting perks. Ooh, radiation takes a one less shot to activate. Perfect. Who are you? It's dead now. I'm doing way better crowd control attacks. Way better crowd control though. Protection. Increased for each enemy damaged by wildfire explosion. Sure. Or enemy projectiles move even slower. I'll take ignition. This is really fun. They're all dead now. Do I want to take a shield or 2 less shots to activate? I think I'll take the shield barrier. That way I have the ability to tank a hit even if I do get hit. It's just an active measure. The last time I died way too quickly. Crowd control down. Oh yeah. High crowd control, great. Ooh. Oh. That could be good. Or overkill. You know what? We'll take psychic remnant. This just kind of means when I do that, that can spawn in remnants, which other enemies can walk into. Okay, that's a little ridiculous. Sure. I don't know what this means, but fire. really need to stop walking into the enemy. Right. Once per enemy dealing damage with... Sure. Now let's throw explosions. Okay. That's doing really well. Do I want... Enemies hit by will be slowed down. Sure. I forgot how the meteor works for a second. Alright, let's... Okay, that is a really good way to kill a lot of enemies. Just... Alright, we got 4. I desperately am trying to heal up again. Ooh, okay. So wildfire, psychic fortification. To... Well, that seems interesting. Sure. So now the remnants, which I can cause by killing enemies. If I come over here, this will explode, doing massive damage to other enemies. Bang. Again, getting better crowd control. Alright. We'll fire... Use more bullet toward your current location. Is that useful? Killing every 50 enemies temporarily increases all weapon stats. Okay. So, while shield is active, killing a lot of things does a lot of damage. not really what I want. Singularity. I guess. Meteor shower? Right now, my biggest issue is that, yeah, I just don't do a lot of damage to bosses. Or really in general. That gave me damage. I didn't like that. Ow. Dang it, I walked into the... Dang it. Whew. Ah. I had mostly quality control done, but the problem is that even though I had kind of crowd control set up, I really didn't have much in the way of damage output. So there was no singular damage amount that I could do. Okay. Alright. Damage. So we'll do burn. Because what that means is if I hit him, well, that instantly killed him. And now, yeah, so if I hit an enemy with burn, they will just eviscerate like that. Okay, that is useful. I will still get radiation because that is very useful. Okay. I don't think I've ever gone with singularities, so we'll work singularities, I guess. Let's see. Well, we can, right? Oh, the singularity follows me. Well, that's an interesting effect. Well, that's interesting. So I can get singularities which follow me. Very interesting. Okay. I am learning roughly where things are. I think I'm gonna do... That's just cone vision. We'll do stab snares just so I can get some small relief from enemies too close. Alright. This is interesting. This is quite a fun game. That is good use of that. I like the psych damage stuff. Although I do need to remember to, when I next do that, really look at what kind of psych damage stuff actually does. I will deal with bleed though, because bleed is useful for heavier hitting opponents. Bleed is useful for heavy hitting opponents that I want to take out quickly. There we go. Singularity, bullet shot into a... Ooh. I like singularity absorption. That is cool. That is really cool. Where is he? I like singularity absorption. Charge rounds. Yeah, I think we're gonna go heavy hitting rounds. Right, double damage. Really impressive. Oh, that is so uniquely cool. Singularity. Oh, weapons per. Then we're gonna go bullet damage. And I also need to remember to start getting a lot of those, yeah, a lot of the crowd control effects. Scorch was not one of the crowd control effects. Do I have any of the crowd control? Heavy radiation, there we are. Or bleed. You know what, we'll do bleed. Okay. Swiftness. Wildfire. Blaze. Gain and take. So, okay. So that makes them take more damage. Okay. Then we'll take Blaze. Alright, the Psychic Trail is damage, so if I take the Psychic Trail effects, that's chance of them taking higher damage. Heavy radiation. Shield barrier, or we'll take heavy radiation. remnant. That is definitely going to be a useful one. And I need more, we don't want the current, that's for certain. I have a lot less of a crowd control availability on this one. Well, a lot less crowd control is leading to a lot more damage taken. Okay, rate or outflow. Outflow works great on bosses and semi-bosses. That's what all that outflow works good on. That is good at clearing a lot of enemies. We'll take light target, I guess. Okay, spotlight really is not something I want. I guess swiftness will be best. That's massive. Ooh. Touching a remnant will make it explode. Now when I finally do end up spawning a remnant, because I let an enemy, I can now make the explosion remnant. This is ridiculous. Okay, I think I'm gonna take Lucky Bullet. So every third shot, Okay. Okay. We'll take the Calypse ones, or what is this? EXP. Ooh. Well, let's look at the magnetism, so I've got a little bit bigger view. That will work on the radiation. As long as they're in my view and radiation gets off, they'll good. Do I want outflow, emissive? I think I'll take outflow. Ow, I got hit twice. Picking up EXP. Whoo! That could be really good. But I think I'm gonna go deep cut. There are a lot of enemies. Really hard to cut. They're not. That's 100% more bullet damage. I'm gonna take Behemoth. 100% more bullet damage. Or 4% slower. Dang it. Ooh. Instant. Oh, the trail lasts longer? I'm gonna have to take the trail lasts ooh. Take the explosions. Psychic eruption. What? I like that. I like if I touch 4 of these, I get a remnant blast. Remnant Blast. I can just walk around blasting remnants. Hi. I have a constant source of explosions. I find that enjoyable. What is this? Razor Sharp of their health ones doesn't apply to versus enemies killed. You know, we'll take Razor Sharp because I like bleeding. I like the enemy bleeding. You know, when I do finally decide it's time to kill them personally. Instead of just walking around and I don't even have to shoot anymore. I just okay, I'm taking more damage. What do I have available to me? We'll take the... I'm gonna take shield barrier so I can at least take a hit without actually receiving that damage. Still can't beat that boss. Yeah, alright. Dang it. Whew. But I do believe if I go to main menu, I should now have enough credits to change a gun. Like, minigun. Doesn't have a lot of bullet damage, has a good fire rate, bullet speed, burst rifle, lever action rifle, great sword. Can't get one of these yet. Yeah. Do I want minigun? You know what? We're gonna go minigun. Alright, fortunately, I don't think those are really Good. So easy. So we'll see how well miniguns do. Oh, they're over here. That's pretty decent. Right. I think this will do good. Shock. Since most enemies will take at least 2 hits. Yeah, we'll take flashbangs. Since, you know, I fire so many rounds. I can now basically... Alright. I do really like the psych trail. And I do think that might work well here. Alright. Let's go! I have no real strategy. One of those things that I would like to do with this game maybe at some point is really try to strategize it. Frost Flashbang. Sure. We can now flashbang them and freeze them in place. Because why not? I throw so many flashbangs because it's every 5 bullets and I fire like 5 bullets a second. This is ridiculous. Oh good, more flashbangs. The map will be lit up. There will be a great many flashbangs. I really hope there's something that does these flashbangs damage, because this is... This is rather ridiculous. Ooh. Maybe. We'll do that. We'll do shrapnel. Flashing star. Okay, so now I fire even more flashbangs. I'll never not know what's going on around me. is ridiculous. Heavy shrapnel. Right. Alright, let's... I'm not doing pretty much any damage, but everything's lit up like fire break. There shall always be flashbang. I may not be able to see well, but I can see everything. Now the flashbang. This is ridiculous. I love it so much. I love it. Everything will be seen and everything will have a flashbang. Okay. Terminal projectile damage. Slightly less fire rate, but a little bit more damage. Sure. This is ridiculous. I love it. Let's see. Bulk rounds. Sure. Since I have so much vision, having the ability of those meteors to fall down is great. Also, I literally know what's everywhere around me. Everything will die. I love it. Okay. Everything has flashbang. Okay, plasma. Destructive. Ooh. I think I'm gonna do this. Okay, what do we get? Bullet damage for every minute that passes. Given how many bullets I fired? Yeah. As long as I continue to shoot, I have pretty much infinite view. Every time. Nothing can get close to the guy who sees everything. There's flashbang. I love the flashbang. Right. Additional. Everything will have projectiles. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, that's really good actually, because well, everybody is visual. And range. Alright, we'll take plasma damage. I'm going heavily on sight and plasma. A ridiculous number of rounds on target. Yay! Even more dangerous plasma. Okay, enemies are slowed down. Ooh, that could be really good. More explosions of things. Everything will explode. Shooting takes half a second to wind out. Even more fire is ridiculous. Yes, yes, it's going to take fire. Everything is dead. Like, I don't even have a minigun. Fragment surge. Okay. Definitely boosts the fire rate, sure. Fire what is this? Plasma cannon. On every other enemy kill. Alright. Wow, the enemy gets beaten up a lot by my Nope. Radiation. Oh god, radiation's going to be amazing. Deals double damage, or you... Oh. Radiation's gonna be just great, though, because I fired so many rounds. I fire so many rounds. I fire so many rounds. Reach. They don't take the claw parts to do that, because that's probably gonna be the best one for me. I currently shoot God knows how many. Everything's usually lit up, and I really like radiation. Radiation's gonna be fun, because if I see you, you're dead. And I fire so many. I fire so many rounds. Yeah, I really want to get the radiation thing. The radiation does so much damage. Oh well. Shrapnel triggered by upgrade-only projectiles deals double damage. Ooh. Versus every fourth enemy killed in vision. We'll do this. I do have like a small spool up, but I do so much damage. Oh good, I'm fully healed and I fire. If there was actually bunches of enemies, I'd be able to get a lot more kills, but I currently have a very high fire rate build with a lot of damage done to basically anything that's visible. If I see it, it's going to be hit by some form of damage. Ooh, radiation! Yay! So now, anytime that I have any visuals, which I fire a lot of flashbangs, so if I can see it, it will have radiation done because I fire a lot of rounds. I fire a lot of rounds. I don't do nearly as well with a lot of bigger enemies, but the moment that there's any enemies to trigger the flashbangs on, then I think it's done a lot of damage. Hey! Plasma coil, which deals every half second to nearby enemies revealed in light. Or X, every fourth shrapnel triggered will create 2 additional projectiles. Okay. So that will be what? Max? That'll be max shrapnel damage. Singularity could be kind of fun, but I think I'm gonna take the thing once per enemy damaging with a current will freeze them. Increased bullet speed. That increased bullet speed will also apply to current speed by 50% of the buff. He's the guy who usually does a lot of damage to me because I kind of always see him as that was very quick. I think this is the first time I've killed that third boss. More damage. Almost the demons, I guess. Nothing really lasts a long time. If I see it, I have so many things that do damage and vision that they all kind of die quickly. My biggest thing is just getting to where I get to heal it. I'm doing really well with the minigun. Granted, I am on easy mode, so I like the minigun. Pretty much everything dies so quickly though that like dead, flash, dead. There isn't really a chance how much is actually done. It's just flash and dead. Lightning bolts. Ooh, that could be really good. Enemies. Even more damage multiplier inside vision. I think I'm gonna actually take lightning bolt though. Yeah. So many. This is ridiculous. I love it. Enemies killed. Charge rounds. Nah, we'll go plasma coil. We'll go finishing up the plasma coil. Why not? Because the moment that enemies are visual, they have radiation damage, which usually kills most of them, as well as the meteors, which kills a lot of them. I should take? Should I take the accelerating barrel where I basically can shoot just so quick, but I'm slow, or should I take the not as the incendiary instead? Which one do you think, Matt? Well, so long as you don't want to go for high speed. All right. It's basically if I shoot, I have to stop. I think that was the worst one to go for, honestly. Because my vision, which is a lot of my damage, is preambled on being able to see everything. Something to collect more experience, that'd be nice. Okay. What do we want? Radiation takes one less shot to activate. Doesn't really do much, but sure. That's slightly smaller. Not really. Alright. I think we'll just take even quicker radiation. Why not? Anything I see will be irradiated. I think like 5 bullets or something like that. So as long as I see you, you're irradiated. And I see basically everybody. Okay. Okay, shock damage. Sure. Uh-oh. I did it! Okay. Oh boy. I assume continue. What do I want? We'll take tank. We'll take some damage, but we'll Sure. Okay, ooh, even more, real damage. Okay, what do we want? Radiation, instantly recharged. Or explosive lightning. Sure, explosive lightning. Okay, thunderstorm. Even more lightning. And, inside vision, who wants, you know what? Sure. Wildfire. Why not? Meteor shower. Everything will have lightning. Hey, you know what? Sure, we'll do bleed. Why not? Sure, we'll also electromagnetism. Yes. EMP means I get every electrically killed enemy XP. Because I can just stand here doing this. Everything killed by EXP. Work on the board. I don't really have a trail. Sure. Increased fire rate still. What's your fire rate? Yes. Okay, I need to, more meteors. Slowing down light meteor hit, guys. Okay. Let's see. Right. Hey, another thing to float EXP to me. Died by the very rapid fire gun. I see this screen so freaking frequently. Right. You know what? Sure. Singularity. Quick draw. More fire rate and more speed. I think it takes 12 shots do I get... Oh wait, I don't think I get any more healing. So if I die, I think that's it. This is ridiculous amounts of firing. Sure. We'll get Tempest. Why not? Everything is electrically bad. You know, moments I see you. Absorption coil. You know what? We'll just take outflow. Why not? I don't hit anything really more than 3 times, but why not? Okay, I got 92,000 credits though, so I can now get another gun. This is really fun. What else do I want? Do I want grenade launcher? You know what? Sure. Oh, I can't get the grenade launcher. I need a bit more. I can get a railgun, which apparently really fast speed, not as good damage, pretty shit fire rates. Or... ooh. Hand cannon. We will operate with the hand cannon. What is this? Oh, I can get more of these with more credits. I didn't realize I could do that. Map 1, easy, just because. Alright, very slow, so I'm gonna want a lot of fire rate bonuses, but no matter what I hit with this thing, it will die. Pretty much. I really am going to want high fire rate, though. Alright, what can I end up getting? Movement and EXP pickup range. That is really good. I don't really need more bullet damage. We'll do swiftness. That way I can get the EXP without being nearly as quick, because I'm going to need to operate with quite a... Yeah, that is going to really need the XP. Really, I'm gonna want the movability. Okay. Sure. What? Did I miss an EXP one? My bad. I think I'll take Spotlight here. Oh. Wow. Okay, yeah, this is... I didn't realize that it was a 40% pickup speed thing. Okay. That's awesome. Yeah, 40% is ridiculous. Okay, that's why. Okay. Right. Alright, we'll take the XP pickup range. Is I'm gonna be able to I can't shoot a lot, so I can do a lot of single hit damage. Ow, 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 ow! Holy shit! I guess even better cone vision size, but ow. God, I need fucking... let's see... I think I'll take Singularity. Or is there one of these that does the XP? Yeah, I'll take Singularity. Alright, oh boy, that was earlier. Okay. Shield barrier? Right. Yeah, I'm gonna take... Oh, raid? Okay. Problem is, I don't fire enough rounds to really make good use out of radiation. Yeah, fire rate, definitely need the higher fire rate. I suppose I should also operate kind of like I did last time with how many, oh, this is so much nicer. Being able to shoot like 3 rounds. Oh, that is so much nicer. Oh, that is so much nicer. Quick radiation. Now I just need to work on being able to see. Flashbangs. Yes, what is that? Oh, that one's so much better. As long as I can see it, which means if I do this, I will collect from the further ranges. Oh, that is so good. Ooh. Even more visual range, right? Yeah, that's movement speed, fire rate. No. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do Sentry Beacon because, yeah, now the Sentry also produces it, so... And the XP of Sentry also goes to me. Oh, well, there's the boss. Fire rate. Yeah, I know. Which one? Radar. Because that also means that any enemies nearby that enemy will also do that. So I want radar. Right? Radar is good, right? Radar, yep. Where's the enemy? There he is. I couldn't fire enough. I couldn't crowd control well enough. Alright. Yeah, restart. That was horrible. Let's try that again. This is good early, but I need to not do it as much later in the game. And I selected too much for this early. Hopefully I'll get a little more lucky with what options I get. Okay. Cone vision and fire rate. I mean, fire rate's good. I don't know which one of these is gonna be better. I don't know. I'm tempted to do Spotlight just because it's slightly faster. That's what I'll go with. What do you think, Nourish? But yeah, I mean, problem is slightly faster is not. It's slightly faster, but the downside is that it's only cone vision. Right? This is only basically cone vision. Missile? Guided missile, got it. Yeah, I can do a lot of damage, but... Oh yeah, that is so much nicer. Flashbang. Right. Ooh, vision circle. So I got eruptive. Ooh. Oh. Oh, vision missile, yeah. Oh, that is so nice. Vision missile. Oh. Enemies, more damage. Enemies on fire, slower. That could be nice. Ooh. I don't know about this, because what are some of these? These are dash bolts. Assholes with missile? Okay. So, stab, snare. Alright. I assume this is the right one. So, we'll go with that, I guess. Stab, snare. No. I assumed incorrectly. Unfortunate. Ow. Okay, quick draw. Ooh, gleam could be really nice. Shield barrier. Oh, vision damage. You're right. I did not see that part. Vision damage. Which one's vision damage? Or is there vision damage on this one? Oh, enemies revealed in vision takes 25% more on a light target. Okay. Is there any others that do that? No. So it's just light target. So we'll do light target, which gives a bit more and... Okay. I now do 60 damage to whatever the frick I hit. Alright. Ooh, radiation. Radiation is really nice, but what else do we get? XP pickup range. I think that one's better. Quick draw is faster fire rate. Swift, yeah, swift. Ow. I need to remember to stop using cone constantly. Light break. Ooh, that could be good. Nice. Yeah, light break. Dang it, I didn't get the shot off in time. Enemies I can see take a lot of damage. Ooh, a lot of XP down this way. Inside vision damage. Ooh, gleam. Concealed. Wildfire. I don't know which one for this. Let's see. Because, right, if I go with light irritation, it lowers my damage when they're outside of my field of view. First one? Okay. Let's see. Light flux. However, ooh, stacks even more on missile. I don't know. Gleam maybe, or maybe ricochet rounds. Ricochet could be interesting. Oh, ricochet. Bullets have a 50% chance to ricochet towards a nearby enemy, gaining 60. Last one. All right. Weapon perk. Fire rate, bullet damage, or killing enemies create flashbang explosions. Ooh, flash. Oh, that is so good. If I can get the one that creates, yeah, that pulls XP towards me. Oh, that is so nice. Shrapnel, interesting. Quick draw, psych trail. I don't know. Light meteor could be good. Which one do you think? The idea of shrapnel, meteor. Okay. Meteor. Oh yeah, that is really nice having that sight. It allows me to very easily identify where enemies are. Oh yeah, let's see. Yeah. Hi, where are... Alright. That was a missile ricochet. Oh, I didn't even notice that happened. Flashbang, shrapnel, plasma charge, burn, doom rounds. Ooh. Kinda like shrapnel. But if I got a decent amount of the flashbang, shrapnel, yeah. It absolutely, they do not like. Do a quick scan. Well, that killed that, which killed that. So where's an enemy? Shrapnel was good. Movement speed, light flux. Right. I like heavy shrapnel. 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 Heavy. Got it. Things will be hurting. Eruptive missiles. Radiation. Bullet damage. Ooh. I like swiftness. Sprint. Okay. Movement speed while not shooting, movement speed in general. Okay. Alright, because that's, well, that's not part of the magnetism one. Kimberly. Alright, yeah, that seems interesting. We'll go sprint. Oh, I'm speedy boy. Okay, that's pretty good. Drops a light orb, increasing bullet damage and fire rate by 40 seconds. I like light sacrifice. Yeah. Ooh. Ooh. Sacrifice. I think the damage is just better because it's just quick, simple hits. Yeah, none of the rest of these seem all that great. So yeah, 4. And then oh, I just realized I could skip if I wanted to. It also stacks a lot for it, yeah. Okay. Deadly Ricochet. Yay! Deals 100% damage versus movement speed. Oh, that's just dashing. Deadly Ricochet or Shrapnel? Ooh. Alright. Oh, the ricochets are really good. Deadly Ricochet. Alright. Did I just kill like 5 different enemies with one shot because of fucking ricochet? Holy, I love the ricochets. I don't even know what's going on. They're just dead. That's alright. Flashbang? Which one? This makes everybody, flashy. Alright, time to do some flashbangs. Bullet damage increased. Run and gun. Singularity. Snare dash. Blown sentry. Ooh. Ooh, the sentry might actually be kind of interesting. Run and gun? Alright, we're gonna do run and gun. Right, because this is explode. So now enemies fragments even better. Ooh. Slug, yeah. Alright, slug shrapnel. Ow, I really need to watch where I'm running. Too often run without realizing what I'm running into. Alright, what do we want? Bullets can ricochet up to 6 times. Wait, 2 seconds. Double the damage. Increase fire rate. Oh god. Hey, EXP pickup. Oh, ricochet. Every enemy killed by a ricochet will increase the damage of your next shot by 15. Oh, do we ricochet or EXP pickup? Ooh. Ricochet, EXP, okay. Pick up. All right. Ooh. Or meteor shower. Ooh. EXP. Magnet. Yeah, we're gonna do EXP. All right. EXP. I'm not entirely sure what happened, but massive space gets cleared very quickly when it shoots. It's not exactly crowd control because it's not exactly controlled, but ooh, shrapnel projectiles which kill enemies can create additional projectiles. Stacks up to 5 times. Oh. 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 What does the swiftness one say? Temporarily increase movement speed by up to 50% over a course of 3 seconds until your next shot. Shrapnel, yeah, we're just gonna fucking... Everything will die. Enemies hit by light meteor will be slowed. Right. I think we're gonna go, what, light meteors, right? Also, yeah, meteory. Mitte! chain ricochet, like massive areas are cleared. Missile. Yeah, that it does. Bolt rounds. Slower. Singularity. I don't know. Do we want to do bolt rounds? Bulk? Yeah, alright. There's not as many good ricochets in this level set. It's like lighting it up. Meteor shower, increased damage, fourth enemy killed in vision. I don't know. Meteor shower is good, but I don't know if it's good for that. Missile. Alright, we'll do eruptive missiles. I do so much damage. The problem is getting that damage where I need it to be. When I need it to be there. I really wish I'd get the one to get to lighter zones. I just need to manage to get good. For each enemy revealed in vision. Ooh. Meteor shower. Every enemy killed by a ricochet will increase the damage of your next shot by 15. Or glazing meteor or glaring meteors. Size and duration of visual circles created by. Ooh. I don't really need bleed because everything's just fucking being eliminated quickly. Meteor damage, glaring, yeah, alright. Alright. Yeah, did that shot do freaking like 1900 damage? That is ridiculous. Caused by some of the further ones. I really wish I could get more shots like that. Where it like really does good ricochet. Really does some good stuff there. What is this? Pierce through an enemy. Oh, that could do so much. Slow down. Puncturing. Ooh. Did stream just die? Why did my stream die? What happened? Notice.